What's up, guys? We are back for another video. It's been a while, I know, my apologies, but we finally have our PC, we finally have everything set up to go, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the potential EZAs for this Golden Week celebration. This has the Goku slash Gohan and the First Form Cell. If I have time, I'm going to be uploading some potential units for these, what I think they could be. And yeah, so today what we are going to be talking about is like potential EZAs and a confirmed EZA for at least JP. Please go. Shout out to the Dokkan Wiki for all of this information. So this unit is guaranteed to be getting an EZA, at least on JP. We have not heard about for Global. This EZA is coming out in 3 days. So, I think the leader skill is going to be Pure Saiyans, category key 3, HP attack and defense plus 100%. So I don't think that that's going to change too much. I think that boost is going to be good, but it's going to be good for free to play. If you have Vegeta, blue Vegeta, he's going to be fine. The super attack effect for the 12 key, I think is going to be greatly raises defense for 1 turn. And then colossal damage to enemy. Ultra super attack greatly raises attack for 1 turn and raises defense. So this is going to be a permanent stack for defense and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Now, the attack. So I think that this is probably where it's going to get a little bit weird. So let's actually compare into some of the other units. So it would be nice to have a more free to play one, but see, the problem is like some of these units are just awful. So I do think that that's going to be fine. So I'm going to say one more. Attack plus 100%, defense plus 150%. So that's these two changed here. And then plus an additional attack plus 15% up to 60% for each attack received. Oh no. Yeah. And then launches 2 additional attacks for 4 turns after receiving an attack. When attacking a unit from the artificial lifeform category, medium chance to crit, I think that would make him extremely powerful. I think that'd be really beneficial to him. It would also make him a lot more niche than other Super Saiyan Vegetas, as opposed to like jumping around. So like, yeah, like this is another Super Saiyan Vegeta. He has a guaranteed chance to crit, so he is better, but this way he'd be a little bit more niche for the people that haven't pulled this Vegeta. But I think that that's probably going to be the best bet, or at least for this Vegeta. Because he is an EZA, they do tend to be a little bit more niche. Another unit that might actually get an EZA, I would say, would be this cell here. I know a lot of people do want the AGL LR Gohan and the Int LR Cell to get the EZAs. I don't think this is going to happen, unfortunately. I think that this cell here, Physical LR Cell and Cell Juniors, is our best bet for a summonable LR EZA. I do understand that last year for Golden Week we did get the Super Saiyan 4 Year 2 Anniversary EZAs. I can't see this happening, unfortunately. Although it could, but because the Year 7 Anniversary has thrown literally everything out of whack, I don't know what we can expect. Like these two EZAing, they are good. They need a little bit more of a stat buff, but they'd realistically do better with a transformation restriction change as opposed to just more power. They're both good, but they're not optimal anymore. But I do think that this cell has a good chance. I believe the leader skill changes to type, so extreme, key 4, 120%, and I don't think this one changes, maybe key 3, 100%. Even then, I'm not the biggest fan. Colossal damage to all enemies and recovers 10% HP. I think that's fine. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn. We're going to make that massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn. So a 100% increase and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Attack and defense plus 90% at the start of turn. Change that to 120% at the start of turn. Then we get an additional 30% on super attack and an additional 30% after receiving a hit, and then change this to attack and defense key 1 for each existing enemy. And I think that this unit would be an absolute monster. With the 200% leader skill, I think that would probably put him around 6 million attack stat. And for defense, I think that would be close to like 270 to 310. So 270k to 310k. He does benefit greatly from having a great linking partner as well. Well, great for links, not necessarily the best for events. So it's just a choose which one you want. But I do think that he would benefit greatly from that. He does have good defense and a solid attack. He does have a lot of HP. I do think that he will benefit. And the units I actually want to EZA. So this is just my, what is the word, bias. And the 2 units that I actually want to EZA is this TN and the cell. So the reason why I want these are the type support. The reason why I want these units to EZA is, well, if they get their EZA, what I would like to see is them come back into, well, go into the standard pool. I think that these units should be in the standard pool. They're very outdated, and this is a good way to bring them back. Like leader skill, super tech type key 4, HP attack and defense plus 120%. What I would like to see is them get the additional leader skill of the 200%. So super tech type key 4, HP attack and defense plus 120%, plus an additional 30% to Earthlings. That would put him as a good Earthling lead, especially for super tech. And if we actually have a look, I think there should be a few tech. So we've got 2 LRs. We've already got a bunch of solid units. EZ8. This Bulma should EZ as well. I'm going on a tangent, I know. This would make him extremely powerful. Hercule, Krillin. These units would be good. Like, all of these units would be solid under that leader skill. So we go back. And his passive, give him attack and defense at the start of turn, really. That's all they really need. Like attack and defense plus 100%. That means that they'll be good long term. Then you could give them like change some of these effects. So massively lowers attack and defense since it isn't that great. I don't think we need to change this. I don't think that this should change. Unless we're going to add like an additional 10% to Earthlings. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type. Tick excluded to tick key spheres. I think that's fine. Attack and defense plus 20% per key sphere obtained, and why not make him a little bit more busted and give all of them, give them an additional 3% crit rate for each tick for each of their same type spheres obtained. So I believe there's like 23 orbs on the field. This would give it an extra 69% crit rate if you got all of them. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but it does add up over time. I think going to like 5%, any more than that, I think would be overdoing it. Because I know at 5 key spheres you will hit 100% crit rate at a maxed out field, which could be good, but I don't think it's likely to happen. Now, and perfect cell. So same thing. Extreme, Tech, Type 4, 120% to stats. Now, this one you could give him a few. You could give him androids for the additional buff, artificial life forms for the additional buff, or target Goku for the additional buff. I would probably say time travelers as well. I think one, you three might have a better leader in tech anyway. No, you don't have a better leader there. You don't have a leader there, so target Goku could be an option. And tech, yeah. So there's absolutely no point giving him tech. Oh, he is harder to get as well though. And give him additional attack. So so attack and defense plus 20% per key sphere obtained, plus an additional 5% attack for each tech key sphere obtained. I think that would be solid. I can't see him getting an EZA, but we will see how that goes. I think that it could, like, anything could happen at this point. So the problem is with this is we don't know what's going to be happening anymore because of what's happened on JP. Okay. Any other unit that could get a potential EZA? Only other unit that I could see potentially getting an EZA. No, that's all SSRs. Like, this Vegeta would be good, but I think he EZAs from the... Where do you EZA from? Come here. Come here. This one. Oh, no. I don't think he's going to EZA. I think that he may EZA later in time, but I don't think it's going to happen now. But those are the EZAs I expect to happen. I actually am expecting the information for this, for some of these units, to be coming out before this video goes live, because it is the 25th of April. So I believe by the time this video has gone live, this Vegeta's details are going to be there. But guys, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for coming. I'm going to be uploading more consistently. Have a good one. Ka kite. Joe Manda, out.